Hi guys, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching me, depending on your time zone. Now for the past 1 month and continuously up to now, the ODM leader Raila Odinga and the Deputy President William Samoei Ruto have been mobilizing across the entire country, either for a town hall meeting, and if not, they are at least in a public rally. But the senior counsel Ahmednasir Abudullahi, who is also a close supporter of the Deputy President William Samoei Ruto, had his own observation between these two guys in their mobilizing either in a rally or those town hall meetings. And this is what he had to tweet on his Twitter handle. I will read it for you. Both DP Ruto and Honorable Raila are drawing sizable crowd in their rallies, even when they visit the same town. He goes on to say, but for critical differences. Number one, Raila's crowd is always a quarter or a fifth of Ruto. Number two, Raila crowd very low on enthusiasm. Number three, Raila gaps. So those are three things that he's talking about to do with Raila Odinga and William Samoei Ruto. He said four, but he has only mentioned three. Now, on the same breath, Professor Macau, who strongly and religiously believes that Raila Odinga is the right person to take over leadership after President Uhuru Kenyatta's term in office has expired, he went ahead to respond to Nasir's tweet on another tweet with some photos. And this is what Macau is saying. Grand Mullah at Ahmednasir Law. I thought Eldoret was impregnable. That's the tweet. And you see, as accompanied with the photos, you can see. So if we use this photo, because now this is happening right away from William Samoei Ruto, hometown. I don't see where the gaps Grand Mullah is talking about. You can see people receiving Raila Odinga in huge crowd. There's not even space to breathe. You can see. And this is exactly hometown, home county, and home constituency for the Deputy President William Samoei Ruto. This is not Nairobi. This is not Siaya. This is not Bondo constituency. This is right away where William Samoei Ruto is coming from. So that is the sincerity of issues here. Now, we are continuing with our discussion, but a quick reminder. You might be watching me and you have not yet subscribed. Please consider subscribing so that another time, once we come out with a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all the channel subscribers and those guys who drop comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Let us again give this video thumbs up so that YouTube definitely is going to recommend our video to more viewers. Now back to our discussion. Now I think through the response from Professor Macau to Abudullahi Nasir, you can see the truth here. What Nasir is trying to sell or tell to the public is not the truth. The perception you want to try and sell outside there is not workable. Because even if you remember to some extent, sometime when William Samoei Ruto has lacked more people in his gathering, you'll find that his guys will always try to play with the photos so that it come out as if Ruto has had a huge crowd. They try to play with the photos. And I remember some of the ODM followers were complaining about this. They were questioning some issues about William Samoei Ruto photos from the rallies where he was attending. So it tells you if it reached an extent where he has no numbers in his rally, he will definitely ask his guys to try and play with the photos so that it can appeal to the public that he has definitely pulled the crowd as usual. But again, the biggest mistake that we are doing here is that we are trying to compare two guys in a way that we shouldn't try to do. Because the first thing here is that the rallies that William Samoei Ruto has managed to pull everywhere that he's going, number one, you should understand that the first thing William Samoei Ruto is going to an extent of paying some people to attend his rally. In the first place, there are people who will be identified before the rally is called for. Those guys will be paid, and their work is simple: to make sure they attend the rally so that it will be seen as if William Samoei Ruto has had enough people in his rally. Number two, they will need to make some noise when William Samoei Ruto is making his point out, so that it will appeal to the public that this place or this region has definitely received William Samoei Ruto so well, overwhelmingly, and the crowd is just that much super excited. That's why you see this guy is talking about enthusiasm in those rallies that Ruto has attended compared to what Raila Odinga has attended. So that is the line we have to draw among these two, between these two guys. Because Raila will get somewhere, he don't need even anyone to mobilize for him. He just need to tell the people, I'll be at this place. Then you will see the crowd showing up. So this is the difference. William Samoei Ruto is swimming in paid rally. Raila Odinga is definitely working on willing to attend rallies, where people are simply willing to attend his rallies, then he will address them. So despite even this guy having paid rally and Raila just having a normal rally, to some extent, definitely these rallies are almost having equal crowd, in my own view, and even Macau has been able to demonstrate this out. And to demonstrate to you this one very clearly, we can just use the yesterday rally where Ruto was addressing the residents in Mombasa County. The first thing William Samoei Ruto did was to go ahead and give around 2 million shillings to the people he is calling Mamamboga in that town. And after that, Ruto was able to address the crowd. So you can imagine, when you first of all give out money, then after that you start addressing these people. You will imagine how these people will be excited to listen to you. But the issue is the attendees in this rally are simply excited about the money that you are trying to give out. But again, I ask myself, like last time when William Samoei Ruto was in Bungoma County, he was able to give 2 million to Didmas Baratha as a token to the Mamamboga in that area. So Didmas Baratha, in his own wisdom, the following day, he called for another rally where he was now giving out this money. And when Didmas Baratha was dividing the money, it ended up with each and every person who attended that event going with around 500 shillings. So you can see, when he gave out 2 million, it looked to be huge money. But now when it is being distributed among these people, it turned to be very, very little amount of money, which cannot afford even a 1 week budget. This is just 1 day budget for a small family, ile watu watatu, for a day. And now you are giving this money to Mamboga to boost her business. How possible is this? Because in my own thinking, I believe the lowest amount you can help with Mamboga, really, if you are serious that you want to help her business, you should be giving this Mamboga 10,000 shillings. That is the lowest we should go. Because this can be able to make this Mamboga to at least get a 1 sack of maybe mboga, or 1 sack of onion, or a crate of tomatoes. That's the lowest we can go. But 500 even is not enough for Mamboga to get into the market, then have his goods purchased, then come and redistribute. It is not workable. So you see, even in as much Ruto is trying to dish out this money, it is not even enough to help anyone to do even the smallest business you could think in the village there. Because you tell me, what can you do with 500 shillings? Because hizi ndio pesa wazee wa mjengo wanafanyia hapa Nairobi, hapa Kisumu, kule Mombasa. That's what they are earning. They are earning 500, 600 per day. Then you go out dish 500. Even in the village, to just get someone to help you till your land, kupalilia tu, ama kulima shamba, these guys are asking for 300, 500, 400. Remember, you need also to provide food for them. So if you're not providing food, like what happened in the town, then the same person in the village who is helping you maybe kupalilia shamba, they will be demanding for 500. So it tells you that definitely, since these people has attended their rally, he just paid them 500 for attending, rather than how they could have just used their day to go and look for their daily bread in their normal daily to daily work that they do. So there is a lot of differences, and for that reason, I feel to question a lot about William Samoei Ruto rally with Raila Odinga rally. Like today, Raila is in Meru County, and you can see the super overwhelming reception that Raila Odinga has had in Meru. He has not paid anyone. He did not prepare in advance. These people just received him. And now he will have his Azimio la Umoja in that count, as simple as that. That is the difference between these two guys. So even when we're trying to rate them out, we have to understand this. And then lastly, I should remind you that rallies cannot be converted into votes. Definitely, these people are just trying to create a perception that they are electable, they have a population, they are popular, they have a following in the country. But this cannot be translated into real vote. When voting comes, is a total different game. Thank you so much. Let us meet in the comment section. Give me your views, but please remember to subscribe. Kama umefika this much far and you have not yet subscribed. See you in our next video.